Luca had always been fascinated by the stories of Poveglia Island, an abandoned isle near Venice. Ever since he was a child, he heard tales of the quarantine zone during the Black Plague and the spirits of the countless victims still wandering its grounds. A seasoned historian with a penchant for the macabre, Luca decided it was time to uncover the truth beneath the myths. He set out on a fog-kissed evening, armed with only a lantern and his recording equipment, determined to document his findings. As his boat neared the island, an unearthly chill gripped him, but his resolve did not waver. Poveglia's crumbling buildings stood like silent sentinels against the mist-veiled backdrop, their decaying facades whispering secrets of torment. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and something else, a faint, metallic tang that prickled at Luca's senses. He entered the decrepit hospital first, the floorboards groaning under his weight. His lantern cast flickering shadows that danced against the peeling walls. As he explored room after room, he began to feel an unsettling presence, like 1,000 eyes watching him from the darkness. An odd scratching noise caught his attention. He turned, expecting to find a rat or some other vermin. Instead, he saw faint, luminescent outlines of shapes clawing at the walls. They seemed to reach out to him, pleading, their ghostly whispers curling around his ears, filling his mind with disjointed words and heart-wrenching wails. Sweat dripped from his brow despite the cold as Luca fumbled with his recording device, desperate to capture the phenomenon. The deeper he ventured into the hospital, the stronger the manifestations became. He felt phantom fingers brush against his skin, heard the whispers grow into agonizing cries. When he reached the morgue, the atmosphere was almost palpable, thick, oppressive. Rows of rusted gurneys and decomposing furniture greeted him. His lantern flickered, struggled, then extinguished, plunging him into darkness. Panic clawed at Luca's sanity. His breathing grew ragged, every inhalation tasting of decay. From the shadows, a figure emerged, barely discernible, its form amorphous yet overwhelmingly malevolent. It spoke in a voice that rattled his very bones. "Leave. Now!" Luca stumbled backward, his rational mind battling with primal fear. He turned and ran, the labyrinthine corridors twisting and turning as if trying to trap him. Haunting laughter chased him, echoing through the abandoned halls. Somehow, he found his way out, bursting into the cold night air, heart pounding like a war drum. As his boat sped away from Poveglia, Luca glanced back at the island. The crumbling buildings seemed to shudder, their haunted guardians dispelling the intruder. He had captured hours of recordings and video, yet nothing seemed to matter anymore. Poveglia was not just a relic of the past. It was a living, breathing nightmare. The spirits of the plague victims were very real, their anguish forever imprinted in the husk of the island. Luca knew he had uncovered the truth, but some truths are better left buried with the dead.